Peace and love, everybody. My name is Urcelph, and I would like to welcome you to another video where I look to bring you motivation, education, elevation, meditation. I'm trying out different cliche, intros and stuff like that. So bear with me as we build this brand. So if you like, as always, if you like anything that you hear in this video, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, share it with your friends, your family. It is all greatly appreciated. One thing that I want to discuss that I've noticed about myself, and I'm just now starting to realize this, is that, and I realize it now with a lot of black men, is that we really don't acknowledge each other as much as we should. You know how we're out in the streets or just out and about anywhere, and we see each other and we just like mean mug each other all the time? Why do we do that? Like, seriously, like, I'm not saying that we have to introduce ourselves to each other every time, but it's just like, why is it this negative energy with us all the time? Like at the grocery store, just walking down the street, at the park, anywhere, you see another black man, we see each other and we just give each other this mean mug where it's kind of like, at any moment I could do something to you and you do something to me. Why do we do things like that? Because that's not healthy. It is 2020. I've noticed it because, I lost my car about 2 months ago in a car crash, and my rental car as well that I had in January. So I've had to walk everywhere that I've, walk, catch the bus, things like that, which I don't mind. It's all cool with me. But it's like walking and, walking in the streets, walking on the sidewalk. You start to notice things that you probably wouldn't notice when you're just driving a car. And I noticed that, and even myself, so this isn't a critique of anyone else, this is a critique of all of us, is that when we see each other, it's like this, you can feel the energy. Like sometimes, you see another black man and it's like, okay, what's going on? Just kind of nod to each other, keep it moving. Nothing too serious, it's cool. But it's like a majority of the time, it's always this, like, negative, like you can feel the vibe, like we just look at each other like, and it's like we're afraid to acknowledge each other, like we're trying to race who's gonna say what's up first, just trying to see. And it's just like, that's not healthy. It's not healthy because we all we have in this world. We don't have anyone else that's going to help us in that situation except us. And of course, I'm going to touch on, black women as well, and that will come in future videos. But us as black men, we need to seriously stop. We need to seriously refrain from doing that. That is not healthy. It's not healthy for anyone. We should not feel unsafe around each other. I shouldn't feel like that if I shouldn't feel like if I see you in the streets and if you look at me a certain way, you might try to do something to me. And you shouldn't feel that way as well coming from me. So, it's both ways. It should be some form of acknowledgement from each other. It's just, again, we ain't got to do no job interview every time we see each other and start telling each other about our lives, but it's just like that acknowledgement. That's something that I've been practicing. And of course, sometimes you get it back from people and sometimes you don't, but it's all cool. It's just to put the energy out there and just to get into the habit of doing that on a more permanent basis, because it's not healthy for us to always be in this bad mood with each other. Now understand, I'm not talking about if you see someone and y'all have some type of beef or squabble or anything like that. I understand. Understand and overstand. But what I'm saying is complete strangers, like that's not healthy. Like, yeah, we're strangers, but we're family. If that makes sense, because we're all connected to this tree. This tree that has been destroyed over the past 400, 500, 600, however many years. Because I feel like it's been so long that we've been dealing with the same stuff, post-traumatic slavery disorder and things like that. And so I'm making this video, and I always say this, I'm going to touch on this as time goes on. We need to seriously start trying to make each other feel safe with each other. Again, we ain't all about, trying to, every time you see a black man in the street, we got to go, hey man, how is it going? You doing okay? And I understand sometimes you're in a rush and things are happening. I understand, but what I'm saying is it doesn't always have to be like this, this bad energy, like this mean mugging of each other. Like we need to stop doing that, because here's my mentality. And here's why I started to notice. If you as a black man, see another black man and you feel hate in your heart, you don't hate that black man, you really hate yourself. And you're projecting it out on this fellow black man who doesn't have any history with you. I'm going to say that again, not the entire thing, but just this key point. If you see another black man in the street, park, the job, it doesn't matter where you are, and you start to feel hate in your heart for that black man, that even though you have no history with him, you don't really hate him, or you don't, not use hate because it's a strong word, but that's where I'm going. We call it self-hate. If you feel any type of animosity, anything towards him, that's not you feeling that towards him. That's how you really feel about yourself. Because if you are my brother, if you take off the BR, it's other, which means you are the other me, and I am the other you. Yeah, we may not know each other, but we still have history in the sense that we share this history. You see what I'm saying? It's our story. It's our story. It's our history. So all I'm saying is, man, because, and you know, again, I'm going to touch on this in more videos and things like that. I feel like this, and I'm guilty of it too. So again, this is all critique for myself as well. I would never just say something I'm not trying to apply myself. We always go to these job interviews, and let's keep it real. Most of the time we go to a job interview, we're interviewed by a non-black man or woman. And we'll go in there like, hey, how you doing? You know, all that, trying to get the job. Then go right back to where we live and mean mug every black man that we see in the street. Then got the nerve to call each other fake. No, that's fake. How do you walk into a job interview and kiss this white man's or white woman's ass, or whoever's in there, and then go see each other and treat each other like garbage? Or even just look at each other like you shouldn't feel safe around me because at any moment I might pull the strap and put you down. Like, bro, we need to change that. It's 2020. We need to grow out of that. It's time for us to grow the hell up. We as black men, it is time for us, all of us, to grow the F up. I ain't trying to cuss too much in these videos. I need that YouTube money. But you know what I'm saying? We need to grow up, man. Seriously, we as black men, black boys, whatever. You know that movie Baby Boy with Tyrese? Yeah, it's time for us to grow the hell up and be men. You are not a man simply because you are older than 18 or 21. That's a way. To me, it's a mental state. You could be 50 years old and still be thinking like a child, a man child, if you want to, use that term. But it's time for us as black men to grow up. All this, and I'm not saying it's just going to happen overnight. No, it's this because this is years, centuries of trauma that's been passed down through our fathers and mamas that's being exploited for dollars and commas. So of course it's not going to be easy to just do it. But I'm challenging. I'm challenging myself, and I'm going to challenge every black person. Mainly black men. Of course, I'm going to touch on black women as well. But I'm challenging. Let's start to really just acknowledge each other again. It don't have to be no thing where it's like we gotta tell each other our life story every time we see each. I understand, but let's start to make each other feel safe. That look, I don't know you and you don't know me. I don't have any problem with you. You don't have any problem with me, and you know that because I see you, you see me. We nod to each other. Just keep it moving. That's it. It's not like a secret science to it. Like, it's just common sense. Like, I don't even want to say it's common sense. I just think it's something that we should try to do and implement into our lives because, man, it's just not healthy. Then we hold a lot of unnecessary negativity for no reason. Then it's like we're just walking around mad at each other. It's like, why are we even mad at? Like, do you even know why you mad at this black man? Like, seriously. And I'm not talking about, again, I'm talking about someone that you know. Or have had some type of history with. I'm talking about someone you share history with, aka your fellow black man or black woman and things like that. So let's start to try to let's attempt, at least make the attempt to make that happen and just show each other more love because we all we got. We can't on one side say it needs to be peace and love amongst us, then we're projecting negativity out into the world. That's contradictory. It doesn't make sense. So let's start to treat each other the same way we treat these people when we go in there trying to get their jobs. Because we'll go put on a suit and be all, everything, trying to get a job from someone, then go right back to the hood or wherever we at and just look at each other like it's just like, oh, at any moment, I could put you down with the strap. Like, bro, that's like, we need to stop that. Let's grow up. Let's evolve, all of us. I'm talking everyone. This is not a particular section. We ain't talking light skin, dark skin, all that garbage. We're talking all black men. It's time for us to take responsibility for our irresponsibility. Let's stop blaming, because I'm going to leave y'all on this note. We can't keep looking at slavery and saying, okay, that's the reason why. Of course, slavery was very traumatic, and it's something that it really did a lot of damage to us mentally and spiritually. But at the same time, how long are we going to say that because of slavery, we are feeling this way now? Okay, that's fine. But what are we going to do about it? Because it's 2020. So in 2021, we're still going to be saying the same things. What about in 2025? What about in 2030? Because sometimes I think our ancestors look at us like, what the hell are y'all doing? Are y'all not going to avenge our debts? All the things that y'all learned that happened to us, are y'all not going to do anything about it except take each other out and just look at each other like it's just like we're oppressing each other? I'm not your oppressor. I'm not the one that enslaved you or caged you or hates you at all. And at the same time, vice versa, me projecting that on you, it's not fair. So let's end that, man. Let's end that. I think even just by acknowledging each other will open the door for communication with each other. You never know, might start talking to each other. You never know, things happen. You never know, weird things happen in this universe. So let's start to acknowledge each other, show each other more love. It doesn't take much just to do a simple head nod, just acknowledge each other, just keep it pushing. Don't have to be this concrete job interview like some noise in the background. It doesn't have to be that every single time. It's just like, let's just show each other some love and get out of this mental prison that we have been in for so long. So once again, my name is Urcelph. Appreciate everyone who watched this video. Watch all my other videos. Hit the like and subscribe button. If you like anything that you hear, share it with your friends, share it with your family. Again, I'm gonna say this the last time. If you see another black person, now I'm talking to everyone, and you have any type of animosity towards this black person, you don't feel that about him or her. You really feel that about yourself. So you're projecting that on to them. So let's change that. Let's change how we see ourselves. We can change how we see each other, and we can really do some great things for ourselves, man. I love y'all. Appreciate everyone. Hit the like and subscribe button. Peace and love. Make yourself great. Talk to yourself worldwide. I'll see y'all next time.